Okay, we're back at LEGG Mills Crossing. Huge difference. They've actually elevated the rail probably a foot, maybe 2 feet. This is up. So they took the rails out of the water. And that is the crossing. So there's your new crossing. So I was told that somebody from CSX was watching my videos. I guess I got on it. So you can see all the way down there. It's kind of hard to see. I can see with the naked eye, but you can see all the new gravel. So, good to see. Huge difference. And they took the concrete out and they put ties in, tie crossing. So I'm going to pause this and see if we can catch any traffic here. But this has raised up substantially since I was here. So obviously they realized that the rails were too low and they were collecting water. Down here, I can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but there is an elevation down to that signal tower. You can see the grade come up there, crosses here, and then goes down past this old train. This is an old train depot building. I don't know what they're using it for now. I think it's apartments or something. This was old train depot. So probably about football field length down. You can see the new gravel down there where it ends. And beyond that you can see the new ties where they stick out, where they haven't filled it with gravel. So they went back quite a ways. They definitely did a lot of work here just to make this grade crossing safer. And like I said, they took it extremely up high to get it out of the water. So I'll put us on pause and see what happens here. Get some traffic crossing. They're flying over this. Those who watched my other video, they were crawling over this crossing before, never knowing what was going to happen. So for those of you who didn't see my other video, this grade crossing had concrete precast approaches and fillers in the middle, and they're bolted down to the ties. And I'll link that video to this video, so look for it in the description. And as you heard me just say, this was a dip in the road here. Now it's actually level, or actually higher. The rails are up at least a 1.5 to 2 foot, the rail bed. So in the middle there, on the far end, the a southbound CSX hit that concrete precast crossing grade filler, and all the approaches and the other fillers were completely just flopping. They completely broke off the ties where they were bolted in. And I had been back here in January. I was here in January when I first noticed it, but I really didn't pay much attention to it. I was just here to get train video. So I noticed that this side over here was extremely heaved in January, and then you dip down into the middle and then was heaved on the other side. That heaving of the frost broke all the bolts, and when I came back here, the concrete was just absolutely in horrible shape. And I was at another grade crossing up north on this same line, and a CSX employee mentioned that he had seen my video and actually said that a train had struck the concrete here, and they got called in the middle of the night because there was concrete all over the road, and the precast was laying crooked on the rails. Why it didn't derail the train, I don't know. So they put so I came down here the next day, and sure than shoot, the concrete was struck by a train. There was concrete, there was rebar laying all over the place, angle iron. And that's when I started covering this section. I was told that some people really got angry because I highlighted this section of crossing. And so just waiting for a train. I'm going to put this on pause again. And I'll link the other video that was I posted where I came here and they had actually shut the highway down because the grade crossing had gotten so bad. They actually they detoured the road and shut this crossing down, and they had the CSX speed down to about 40 miles an hour, between 30 and 40 miles an hour. They were creeping through here. This is normally a about 50 mile an hour section here. And yeah, they had it right down to about 30 to 40 miles an hour. And the front blade on in that one video, you'll see the front blade of the power unit missed clearing that concrete by about an inch. So that's how out of place it was. Just want to give a shout out to Jawtooth and Shoestring. Say hey. And if you like my channel, please share, like, and subscribe, and hit that bell. I've done that to your channels. So here we are in Kingston, New York, Leggs Mills Crossing, and Leggs Mill Road Crossing. And you know, some people threaten me about trespassing. Well, they don't realize what lens I have, and I wasn't trespassing. I have a close-up on my camera that brings me up close. But as we talk about trespassing, there's a guy walking right down the center of the rails here. So yeah, so anybody's got a comment about trespassing, looks are deceiving. So keep your foamer comments to yourself. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. I had this on pause for about 20 minutes, and there's nothing in sight. It is a Saturday night, and this CSX line does kind of slow down on the weekends for some reason. And it is raining. It is another Saturday in the Hudson Valley, and it is another Saturday with rain. We have not come out of springtime yet here. We had one day where it was 70 and the rest have been in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and nothing but rain and wind. They always say in the Hudson Valley, if you want to fly a kite, come on over. So thanks for watching, and this will be the last comment I have on this crossing. I never, or I shouldn't say never, I hardly ever narrate. I just come here, put the camera up, and let you hear it and see it yourself. You don't need to hear from me. But this will be my last one on this, and I appreciate everybody watching. And please share, like, and subscribe, and pass this along that you know, that this has been taken care of, and CSX did repair it, and they did a substantial job. Like I said, they raised this rail bed they raised this rail 2 feet, and because this was way down in a hole, and all the way down. And if you look about 300 yards down, you'll see where the new ties end. They haven't filled the edges with gravel yet. And well, all right, thanks for watching, everybody, and enjoy, and thank you for helping my channel grow. Thank you.